Hey guys, what's up? I'm doing my presentation for y'all on camera instead of in person, which kind of sucks, but you know, I suspect it'll live. In any case, I was doing the effects of alcohol on action potential conduction velocity in earthworms, or night crawlers, same difference. So what I've got set up here is the Faraday cage over here, the spiker box, and the cardboard that I'm going to be putting them on. There's a grounding cable connected to the spiker box just to reduce electrical noise, which is connected to the laptop and Audacity, which is going to record the electrical impulses as sound. And I'm going to measure the difference between, the time difference between one electrode at the posterior end of the worm and another electrode that's towards the anterior end. And that time difference will tell me how fast it traveled that distance. So then I divide the distance in meters between these two electrodes on the worm by that time difference. That'll give me the conduction velocity. And to start out with, I've got three different solutions. There's two right here on the table, and there's one right here, which is not labeled yet. Doesn't matter. There's 5% and 2.5% alcohol right there. And this one right here is 10% alcohol, which is the standard concentration for anesthetizing worms and other invertebrates. So, basically what I've found is that alcohol, ethanol, and other different N number of carbon length alcohol chains affect a whole variety of different pathways, but the major ones are the GABA and glycine ion-gated channels, and the directly affect the sodium-gated channels. So for the GABA and glycine, those both involve chloride ion-gated channels. So when that GABA and the glycine that's released due to the ethanol binds to those receptors, is going to affect the flow of chloride in and out of the cell. And if there's an excess amount of chloride going in, it's going to hyperpolarize the membrane, potentially increasing the time between absolute and other refractory periods, so it's going to affect the amount of time between action potentials firing. Now the sodium-gated channel ones is more direct. There's not really any specific mechanism. They're not sure where it actually binds. However, it will bind directly to the sodium-gated channel on the membrane and influence the flow in and out. So basically what the theory should be is the more alcohol there is, the more inhibitory effect there's going to be. So there's going to be a slower conduction velocity. So it's going to increase as the alcohol concentration decreases. I'm going to start by taking one of the worms, and putting him in the 10% alcohol solution for 10 minutes. So at 9:22, we will run the first trial.